All right. Today I was able to play a print and play called Towers of Evil. And it is a tower defense game. It's pretty simple. Basically, you're going to roll dice and you're going to have heroes with dice numbers and towers. There's a bunch of different towers. There's a bunch of different heroes. You shuffle them up. You always make sure you have one of every number, 1 to 5, with 6 being wild. And you put out 5 random towers. Throughout the course of the game, you're going to choose your problems. There's always 2 dice per player plus 1 general. Roll the dice. And we kind of do the Catan thing where we go, the first player chooses what they want, we go all the way around, and then we go back around. So the middle player kind of gets the last player kind of gets the best pick of going twice in a row. After that, you use your dice. And the dice let you either build towers of whatever type you want, activate towers, or get money. Then the heroes move, and you produce money if you have towers that produce money. It's a pretty simple little game. Um, and when you activate towers, you can slow people down, move them around, kill them, because the goal is to prevent them from getting to your final spot. Pretty simple little board here. Um, and after 8 rounds, whoever has the most points wins. If you're the last man standing, then you also win as well. So, what do I think? Mechanically, it's pretty simple, but I feel some of the heroes are a little overpowered, and heroes start off the board. So this first spot, it's kind of hard to prevent them from damaging your towers. Some of the heroes, when they move, they damage. So if you don't have a chance to really shoot first or move them. And it's not bad, but I give it a 4 out of 5. There's a couple like those kind of mechanical things. Um, my wife even said she thought maybe there should be movement and activation in building, kind of switch it around a little bit. I might like that, honestly. So 4 out of 5. Thematically, it's a fun little game about being an evil wizard with people attacking. So I give it a 5 out of 5. I felt the fantasy theme, all the stuff, good there. Rules are pretty well written. I think one of the best additions to this, because this is an ambitious game for what they have you doing. Um, the ambitious part to me is kind of all the things. So I think the rules by themselves, they needed maybe a little bit of work, but then they have a really great appendix that describes all the heroes and all the things, and I think that really knocks it out of the park. So 5 out of 5. Execution. Um, all the stuff they provide is fantastic. Great artwork and all these things. They have heroes. You can clearly see when they level up. It's a that's really well done. This is a roll and write. And I mentioned these 2 things. You need some dice, but the other thing you need is 3 different types of colored tokens per player for each of the different things. So you need 15 different colored cubes or whatever. Now, I have that in a bunch of other board games, but for a roll and write, I typically expect to have less on the table. So I give it a 4.5 out of 5. There's heavier requirements. And we are using dice, and my players were originally kind of getting confused, so we finally understood everything. Overall, this is a 93% game. It's a fun roll and write. It's deeper than I think most people are there for. Um, Also, it's kind of interesting. I've played a ton of tower defense games, so I knew what was going on, where we were going. But some of my friends who hadn't were a little bit lost because, like, well, why are we doing this? Why these things? And I think this is what you want for an experience. So it's fun. Definitely make sure you know it's what you want. Well done. I'm Ed for Throw Punch Games at Throw Punch G on Twitter, Throw Punch Games on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. I subscribe for a content contest. Thanks for watching.